What's up, everybody? Wiggy time on the fly, back at you with another upload. Here's your boy, the Reef, Grimm Reefer, guy that I haven't heard one negative thing about on a personal level. He's like the coolest cat, and another outstanding athletic light heavyweight in the Northeast. I think he's big in GCW now. He's got to be close to my age. Yeah, he's probably. I'm 41. He's probably that. God, this is the Queen's Elks Lodge. I'm rambling. Lost my train of thought, which I usually do. Grim Reaper. This is a four-way dance. Four-way? Fatal four-way, I guess you're supposed to call it. This is October 2002, USA Pro Wrestling, from the Queen's Elks Lodge, famously known as the Madhouse of Extreme. Get out of the camera way, please. Thank you. Our video in the house. Or is this Harrington Talents? Whoever it is. What up? And I don't know what is taking so long for these guys to come out. A lot of filler. Oh, it's Deranged. Probably going over all his spots in the back. Oh, he loves somebody. It might have been, you know what? I think he's blowing kisses to me. That's what he's doing. He's telling me that he loves me. What else about this night? I don't know, there's probably match 7 of 40. I loved USA Pro, man. I say that tongue in cheek. I love this company. I'd make $100 to ref 90 matches. I loved it that way. I learned so much. This is where I learned everything, is these shows. I do a Legends match, and I do a light heavyweight match, and I do a tag team match. Then I would do a hardcore match. Just so much. So Deranged is out there. Grim Reefer Wilson. I think Quiet Storm's in this. Hey, I was right. Quiet Storm. Storm, Cradle, Driver, 3. God, I love this dude. Got another match where I like everybody. Doesn't always happen, huh? Is Billy Real coming out next? So there's Quiet Storm. And the greatest ring announcer of all time, Stephen DeAngelis. Howard Finkel, you'd probably have to say is number 1. He just had that voice. Mark Lawrence would have to be number 2. The toast of the coast, the fabulous Freebird. He couldn't have less charisma if he tried. Who else? Who's the 4th guy? I'm gonna say it's Red. Yeah, I'll just take a guess. I'm going to guess the last member of this is the amazing Red. See how good I am. What do you think? What do you think out there? What is taking so long for all these guys to come out? I see a hand. Is that Thing from the... It's Thing from the Addams Family. Here he comes. I was right. You know, I really wanted that shirt and I didn't get it. Might be the Ring of Honor SAT shirt. SAT in red. Hey, squad, we coming for you, Thon. Think about that. The first Ring of Honor shirt was red in the SATs. They'd be gone from there within a couple of years as it started. Red, did fine. I've been on record as saying AJ Styles and Low Key are the greatest in-ring athletes I was ever around. Red would be number 3. He's just something. I'll never forget how many times I went up to him the first night I saw him work. I'm like, yo, you're fucking incredible. Just the way he could move no one ever saw anything like that. It was January of 2001 in this building. No one ever saw a guy move like that. There's me. It's probably the best shape I was ever in. 02 and 03. Late 02, 03, and the beginning of 04 was the greatest time of my life. Especially in pro wrestling. I had good times after that, but never quite like it again. Middle of 04 was okay. The end of 04 was a disaster. And then from then on, it was just, All right, I'm talking about me now. I'm trying to talk about this match. Stereo Hararanas. Wow. The Reef. And we're just going to keep going here. Red and Deranged. Quicker than a hiccup. Look at this. Nice. Nice. I mean, Deranged was, like I said, I've said this before, he had heat with Red in the SATs, but he could go just as good as any of them. He really could. The knowledge wasn't there like it could have been, but like psychology, I mean. But he learned it when he started working with Joey Matthews, and kind of hard not to learn when you work with Joey Matthews. Nice Haravarana by Quiet Storm. Quiet Storm was like a stocky light heavyweight. He was a lot stronger than people realize, I think. Again, these four guys might not be household names to you, or Red could be, but all four should be. I mean, they were that good, you know. Again, this is what I mean about AEW. It's great. A lot of guys are making money there, and a lot of guys are being nice, Reefer. A lot of guys are being showcased, but I mean, if AEW was around then, look at all these guys that could have been there, should have been there. You know? Oh, is Reefer gonna do? Every time he did this, I would like just hold my frickin' heart, I'd hold it. He would do that splash from the top of the steps. I don't think he had knee pads on under there, right on the ground. I'm 40 now, so I think differently, but I think Reefer in his spare time is an electrician. If I'm not mistaken. Like, he took care of his business. You know, he's a good dude, man. He really is. I remember being at cyberspace, CSWF, and Larry Zbyszko and Mike Tenay could not get over how great the name Grimm Reefer is. Zbyszko, I met Zbyszko. I was like, oh, hello, Mr. Zbyszko. Nice to meet you. He's like, oh, hey, how you doing, Larry? Hey, did you meet Reefer? That's what he said. Do you know the Grimm Reefer? And today I go, Grimm Reefer, Larry. It was just funny. I don't know. I guess he had to be there. Deranged. But the problem is all these guys kind of dress the same. I mean, yeah. Okay, Red has like the SAT shirt, quite some, but they all kind of, I mean, they don't stand out looks-wise as much. God, Reefer, look at the way look at that. That is sick. Got him. Got him? Did he get him? He didn't get him. No, I thought it was 3, so I did that deal with the shoulder. I fooled myself. Well, I wish I could go back in time and tell myself that I'm going to fool myself 21 years later when I put this up so these guys can see it. Red, a backwards 619. Nicely done. There's a forwards 619, or to the gut. Red and Deranged working as a team. There's a dream match that we didn't get. Red and Deranged against the SAT. I bet that would have been really nice. Are they going to go for it? Oh, that was sweet. Got him. Red hits the infrared. Deranged hits the infraderanged. I don't know what it was called. And they get the 3 on Grimm Reefer. Wow. And now they're going to do a little tag team thing, and they're going to take out Quiet Storm. Right? What? Oh, wait. Now there's a little friction. Deranged saying, man, I beat Reefer. Red's like, fuck you. I beat Reefer. Deranged's like, yeah, I had your girl. Yeah, you like the 5th guy that had her. Yeah. Nice to look at these two. How freaking fast they are. I just want to move like that for one day. Deranged's another one. He's so athletic. I just hate his guts. I hate all you athletes. Kiss my ass, will you? I can't do one of those moves. I can count to 3, though. Quiet Storm now interrupting the battle. Ooh, takes a kick for his measure. And that's another great thing about Goodman, man. He let these guys go. He would give you a time, you know, but he would give you time. He wasn't a stickler about it that I ever saw. I don't know, the guys could disagree. But I don't know. I loved him. I thought he allowed guys a canvas to work on, because he knew USA Pro / UXW wasn't going to go to the next level. I don't think he had aspirations to do that, but he did. So many guys had their start at USA Pro, or so many guys were here. I mean, he has a laundry list of guys who were stars today, who were stars during the Ruthless Aggression era, who were stars in the 2010s. Oh, the rope got him. See, that's why they call it high risk. But Deranged quickly, he recouped, he regrouped, and he got out of it. It was a little botch, but he got out of it. Red now seizes the opportunity. Oh, catches him with the ghetto blaster right to the back of the head. On Deranged now. Deranged, what are you doing? Red, you had him. Could have went for the 1-2-3 right there. Decided against it. Wheelbarrow into, wow, a front, into a Scorpion death drop. And again, I've said this before. I mean, I just said it in the last upload. A lot of guys don't give things. This isn't a TV match. It's essentially a house show match. So give things time to register. You could take a breather. And as I say that, the range takes a little breather. But no, I mean, you could even do it. It doesn't have to be super duper 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 fast. I remember me and Kevin Matthews were in a car one day. We were talking about Corvus Fear. He came up. And Corvus Fear, if you're hearing this, I said this. I didn't say it maliciously, but we talked about it. And I was like, guys are video game wrestlers now. Guys in the video game guys don't sell. And everyone today's a video game guy. So, Storm Cradle Driver, holy shit. Oh, he nails him with it. I didn't quite get all of it, but you don't have to get all of it. You get some of it. It's enough right there. I checked if he was all right because he landed weird. He hit that move on Red the best. By far. By far. Not even close. So we're down to Red and Quiet Storm. The SAT friend clique. We're down to these two. And I guess they're going to shake hands and share the victory. Nope, not Quiet Storm. He wants to win. And Quiet Storm, I will say this about Quiet Storm. See what he's got on right now. He did wear that every single time he worked that I ever saw. He really did. Until he came back from Japan. Then he got tights and he really looked good. He got a little bigger. And big Quiet Storm fan. Wherever you are, QS, I friggin' love you. Made me laugh too. Was silent, funny guy. Mikey Whipwreck called him Little Benoit because he would try to. He emulated Benoit. A lot of guys did, and Benoit emulated Dynamite Kid. It's what happens. Shawn Michaels influenced a lot of guys. Those guys are influencing other guys. So, and Bret Hart, huge. If I was a wrestler, I guarantee you would have seen me wrestle exactly like Bret Hart. I would have been Bret Hart version 2, except a lot less good. Right. I tried to emulate Bret. I did try to emulate Owen when I was training and realized I couldn't do anything he did. I remember I made an Owen joke one time. And a lot of the guys there were like, hey, don't do that. I didn't, and it might have sounded bad, and I didn't mean it to be bad, but as far as a wrestler, if you go wrestling, Bret versus Owen, Bret might be the better wrestler, but Owen's moveset was phenomenal. Think of what we were, think of Owen working guys today, just, he had so much. Everyone said, he was so funny. Yes, he was funny, but the athlete Owen Hart was, and what a worker he was, and the moveset he had. And he didn't even love it as much as Bret, and he was just as good as Bret, I think, in a lot of ways. But all right, I'm losing pace now. Quiet Storm now, brain buzzer. So I would always steal from Owen, and I always try to joke like Owen. I just couldn't be as funny as Owen, and hopefully I could be as good of a dad and a man as Owen. So I have a long way to catch up. Red and Quiet Storm. Now, I see Red did that so sweet, climbing up the back. It's like a shining wizard in the corner. A variation of it. Red now. Oh. See, those things, they're like chops. They just hurt. Don't do that. That stuff hurts. Homicide kicked me like that one time. What the fuck did I do to you? But it was just the way he worked. 1, 2 count only. Really getting down to the nitty gritty. And I think this was like earlier in the night. But fans would leave, go get a beer, go get something to eat, and come back. Like, these shows were funny. It was like, there's going to be wrestling for the next 6 hours, so, come and go as you please. It was just, it was really cool. Red now has Quiet Storm right where he wants him. That's why, man, if Frank Goodman really put into it, man, who knows? I think USA Pro-Am. I like to say that about everybody. No water in the pool, Red. But just his roster, his money, he had all the buildings. Oh, Widow's Peak. Oh, he nails him with a version of the Widow's Peak. That could do it. Does it do it? No, it didn't do it. I forget the finish. I probably forgot it like in the ring. Oh my God. Whoever the cameraman is, put the nudie magazine away, pal. Good God, you freaking earthquake in downtown Queens, son. Quiet Storm going to the top rope. Did that kid just throw a little piece of paper in the ring? Go fight him. Actually, that kid's probably 20 years old. He's probably bigger now and probably pound my dick in the dirt. I should shut my mouth. Red. What is Red going for? Oh, no. Look at my skinny ass in there. I still had man boobies. Oh, nice. Looked good. Is that it? Got him. No, it was 2. Man, these false finishes by the referee are so good. Thank you, Sean. That I'm even fooled myself. Down goes Red. That's another thing I regret about my own career. I should have shed the name Hanson a long time ago, because once I cut the hair, I wasn't Hanson anymore. But, whatever. Reflections. Wiggy reflections. Red with a plethora of kicks. Quiet Storm. And that hair. Look at that hair by Quiet Storm. He had like real sexy, beautiful hair. His hair reminded me of Daphne from WCW. Remember? That's funny. Daphne was in WCW for what? 2 years before it went defunct. And then she was in Shimmer for X amount of years and TNA for X amount of years. But I still say WCW. Oh, no. Storm could have driven into a pin. No. Doesn't hold it. Oh. Now that'll do it. No. Excellent move skills by these guys. Move set. But yeah, I mean, it's funny. Like, Daphne was in the biggest place, or where I remember from, so say, from WCW. You know, like Rhino was in ECW for, what, 3.5 years? He was in TNA for 7. But you think of him more as an ECW guy, not a TNA guy. It's really weird. Look how Red moves with these kicks. It's just, it's incredible. And this is 15, 16 minutes ahead. Infrared 2. Yeah, you betcha you got him. Nice victory by Red. How does someone move like that? Good God, Red. You were fucking unbelievable. Quiet Storm, you too. Sell the shit out of it. Red retains the USA Pro Cruiserweight Championship, and I don't want this to cut off, so I'm going to say arrivederci and ciao. I'm going to be signing off here in just a minute. Just want to get one more good look at my beautiful face. Look at that. Man, I was good looking. You know, if you mace yourself and then put dark sunglasses on, I'm hot. Red is the victor. I thought he was going to low blow me right there. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. This is the first time I've ever seen this match since October 2002. 2002. USA Pro 8th Anniversary Show. Red gets to win in the 4-way dance. Signing off.